So today I want to talk about how do you prune a rose that want to climb but you do not have a space for it to climb, if it makes sense to you. So oftentimes, like when we bought a rose, we don't expect it to grow into a climber. Well, like for example, let me think, like Princess Charlene de Monaco. It's supposed to be a hybrid tea. It's not a climber, but it like grow really tall for you, like a 8-foot can or whatever it is. They will be like, what do I do with that? So usually there are two options. I mean, you can grow it as a climber if you want to, or if you have a space, or you can actually prune it down and make it bushier. So what does that mean? People say, oh, you have roses, some roses, you can grow it as a climber or you can grow it as a shrub. It just depends on how you prune it. So what does that mean? How do you prune a rose that want to be a climber into a shrub? So I have a few examples to show that I did in the past, that I pruned some wannabe climber into a shrub. And so today I'm just going to use this black caviar that I planted in spring as an example to show you. So okay, this black caviar is supposed to be a compact rose, but like every other roses in our area, nothing is going to stay compact. It started to grow. You see, this is a very thick can right here. So it grew me a super long thick can. Like I think this one is about 4 feet right now. I didn't really measure, but I think it's 4 feet. So I don't like that. I mean, I don't have a space for climber. I mean, obviously I have so many roses here. I don't have place to train it. I don't have place to pack it or whatever it is. So I'm gonna turn it back to the shrub again. So I did one in spring. You can see I actually pruned one down. This is also one that was grow really tall, and I pruned it down. And guess what happened right now? It branched out, and now it give me a lot of blooms just from that branch that I pruned off. You see all the buds here? So instead of just one long can and one single spray of rose up there, I have a lot more branches and a lot more spray from that one cane that I pruned off right there. Okay, so that is the idea. So from one main cane you get many branches and lateral as well. All right, so let me show you how I gonna do this. So very easy. So usually I try to look at where is so I'm trying to keep like about the same height as that, because I want to have a very consistent height. So you just look at the height right there, and I'm gonna just prune above one of the strong leaf node. You can see, I don't know if you can see, I'm trying to adjust. Okay, you see the strong leaf node right there? So that's where I'm gonna prune. Just prune above, and that's it. So what happened is later on, it is that part right there that I pruned off, later on is going to become that. It's gonna stimulate and they're gonna turn it into that. Okay, and they give me a lot more flower like that. Now this right here, it was a bit too late because it was so long. I do not have time to care for it, and obviously one of the wind broke it, so I can't save it anymore. So I'm just gonna cut it off completely. But don't worry, because the new shoot is gonna come up from here, so no big deal. And I'm just gonna go back home. Just gonna have to throw it away. All right, so there you go. There you have it. This is actually a black caviar. It's a very beautiful red rose for me. And there you go. So hopefully it helps. And I'm gonna show you a few examples that I did before that and how it looks like right now. Okay, it's Augustus Lewis that I also have the same problem. So after the spring, it just keep growing tall and tall and tall for me. So I was like, you know, I'm not having a space for you to be a climber. I want you to get bushier. You're not supposed to climb for me because it's not listed as a climber. So I know this rose can be pruned out with the method that I just described just now. So I did the same thing. You see how I pruned it down right there, and then from there they gave me 1, 2, 3 branch, actually 4, and you can see I did it all around it, and look at how bushier it gets right now, instead of just give me the long cane. And actually I have a lot more buds this way as well. So again, this is what people means by pruning. You can prune the rose into a shrub or climber. Okay, so that's what it means. So hopefully it helps. And I'm going to show you another example as well. Alright, so this is the, what do you call it? This is the sweet metamorse that was throwing out long cane for me as well. And I also did the same thing. So you see that? I prune it down, and look at how many more branches it gave me for each of the cane that I pruned down. You see that? Let's see, there you go. So here you go. You see, for every single one, it will bush out, it will give you more leaf, it will give you more buds. So this is how you do it. Okay, hopefully it helps. And have any question, just leave a comment, and I'll try my best to help to explain.